Hi, everybody.
Hello.
So thank you all for coming tonight. I'm super excited to be here, and we have a really good crowd, so that's awesome. I'm Heather Andre. I'm the director that your kid might have complained about the last 3 weeks, or last 3 months. What am I talking about? And sometimes it was probably rightfully so. I have a few thank yous, and then a couple reminders, and then I'm gonna let you guys have a very fun night. It's gonna be super fun. So, first of all, I want to thank the cast. This has probably been one of the hardest working casts I've ever had. They are very young. We have a lot of 6th graders, a few 7th graders, a couple 8th graders, and then only, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, 3 high schoolers in this play. So this has been a very young play, and they've done a phenomenal job, especially with their age. I want to thank my crew, which would be my entire yearbook class, a couple people that I roped into some NHS hours, and Mason, who's on both lists because he did some incredible artwork that you guys will see later. I also want to thank you guys, your families who are here, because I know that that time is a sacrifice as well, and having them not home all the time can be stressful, and sometimes, like when we're getting ready for a play, it can be stressful as well. I also want to thank my family, my husband Aaron. He helped me do some painting, but more supervising than anything else. It's fine. And my daughter for helping as well. I'd like to thank Brian and Robert, for the custodians, for cleaning off the stage, hanging the canvas, messaging with my lights, listening to me say, well, how do we do this? How do we do that? And somehow coming up with a solution for those things. Noah Larson for helping me set up all the sound. I have to thank specifically some people, I'm sorry, because this is a big production. I have to thank Colleen Meddy because A, she taught me how to paint. I didn't know what dry painting meant, or that you had to prime a canvas before you painted it, but I do now. She also listened to me change my vision about 5,000 times, and that might be an understatement. So I appreciate her help and support. Any of my friends who helped make props, and then of course, I don't know if you guys know this, I have the best, come here, I have the best assistant director in all of the time. Say hi. Hi. This is my daughter Lexi. She's an assistant director. She told them when they needed to enunciate and when they needed to be louder and all sorts of fun things. So, good job, Lexi. And she stayed at school till like 5 o'clock at night, 5:30, sometimes 6. So, a couple of reminders as before the show starts. 1, please make sure your cell phones are on silent. There is nothing worse than a random phone going off in the middle of a quiet theater. Even though no one can see you, your face will still turn red. Please, no flash photography. The actors spook easily, and we don't want any accidents. And finally, laugh. Have a lot of fun. There's a little audience participation. Please join in and have a great time. Thank you, and we hope you enjoy the show.
Hello and welcome to the Brothers Grimm Spectaculathon.
Sunday, Sunday, Sunday! It's extreme! Come and see monster slaying action as a 3-headed pig battles a wolf bot in a bone-crushing cage match of death. They'll huff, and they'll puff, and they'll kick some iron.
What we're gonna do here today.
And the battle you've all been waiting for, Snow White versus Sleeping Beauty in a mud wrestling death match. Who's the toughest of them all?
Can you stop, please?
We got unhinged princess action. Elsa versus Rapunzel in a hair-pulling smackdown. Let it go! Let it go!
Okay, stop. We are not doing that.
Flames! Flames!
You're doing it again, Mason. What did we talk about?
About not being awesome.
This is the Brothers Grimm Spectaculathon.
That's right. And what we're going to do here today is going to blow your minds. You will never be the same. Forget your marriage. Forget your children, if you haven't already.
If you need to go bathroom, we'll wait. We don't want any accidents.
You'll go touch and go, miss. Are you all right? Are you sure? Okay, then. Keep an eye on that one.
A little background to begin.
The brothers Grimm were brothers named Grimm. They are dead. Oh, but before they died, they wrote 209 fairy tales that we all know today.
They didn't write them.
The Brothers Grimm did not write 209 fairy tales that we all know today. They are frauds who should dig up their graves and spit on their corpses.
No, I'm just saying they're collectors of stories.
Never mind that last part.
And these stories have become extremely popular. We all know them today.
Such stories as The Wolf and the Seven Young Kids,
The Pack of Ragamuffins.
and Straw, Coal, and Bean.
I forgot about that one.
Oh yeah, Straw, Coal, and Bean? Only the best fairy tale in the entire history of the world. I'm literally crying buckets by the end of it. I can't even look at straw, coal, or beans anymore.
What's it about?
No idea.
Well, those might not be household names. Many of these fairy tales have become immortalized in film and television.
But of course, they've all been changed by the mouse to feed their octopus-like animation empire that sucks life out of existence and crushes your soul with happy, happy songs and talking objects. I can't even say their name right now because they're looking for a way to sue me. You'll never take me alive, Imagineers.
You know they're on Star Wars too, right?
Ah, they're everywhere.
Okay, what we're gonna do for you right now is return these stories to their original glory. And we have assembled the greatest group of actors the world has ever.
Sorry, I thought there was supposed to be catering back here.
There's like a beef thing somewhere.
Where?
I don't know. In the back somewhere.
Is there anything to drink?
No.
As I was saying, these actors are so insane.
I don't see it!
Do you see the radiator?
No? Oh, wait. No?
Someone's probably sitting on it. Move them.
Oh, here it is.
Anyway, in the short amount of time we have, our crack team of actors is to perform all 209 fairy tales.
That's like 3 per minute.
Or a different number if you know math. And we're gonna keep the original endings intact.
Blood, violence, death. People being cut open with scissors.
And to make things more difficult, we're gonna perform them as originally intended, which is...
That's all one big, super, mega, juicy story.
Are you ready?
I'm so excited, I'm gonna throw up. Does everyone have a hat? No? Excuse me then.
Well, I don't know when he'll be back, so. Once upon a time, there was a girl who was raised by wolves, and whose mother died in childbirth. And her father, who abandoned her, could spin straw into gold, and made a deal with a series of elves that they would help him make shoes. There's also a talking box in there somewhere,
And she was beautiful.
because nobody cares about ugly people.
Whoa,
Point me to an ugly Disney princess.
Snow White.
Literally the fairest of them all.
Sorry, not my type. She's got a very whiny voice.
Anyway, there was a girl.
And she was poor.
Oh, I am poor.
Dirt poor.
She couldn't even afford dirt.
Dirt for sale, dirt for sale. Hey, you, get off the merchandise.
I shall flood the ground with my tears.
You're getting it wet, stop it.
If only I could live in a boat, or make a deal with elves, or even find a talking fox.
Excuse me, I couldn't help but overhear your tale of misery and hope. I'll tell you what, I will give you true heart's desire to give me one small thing.
Sounds good. I won't even ask what the one small thing is because I'm so trusting.
Excellent. I vanish again.
What a nice lady.
Hey, they're hot stuff. Oh wait, that's me.
Are you a prince?
Of darkness. That's a good one. Anyway, I happened to overhear your tale of misery, and whoa, I'm here to help.
Well, actually, I just...
All you have to do is sign this one small contract, and you shall conceive a daughter so beautiful she will be selected to be in a game show with 22 other attractive women, all competing for the love of...
This is a busy street.
Hello there.
You're hideous and decor.
That's terrible. What a great part.
My stomach recoils in horror as you
What?
approach.
Do you want him up or not?
Sure, go ahead. You're probably trustworthy and I'm stupid and don't judge people by their appearances.
I shall make you rich. Rich, I tell you, beyond our wildest dreams.
Are you sure? Because I have some pretty wild dreams.
But there's enough. I only ask one small thing in return.
Sounds good.
What? You don't want to even know what the one thing is?
No, I'm cool.
Very well.
It was a good day for the girl. She fell in love with the prince.
Hey, you're hot.
So are you.
Let's get married.
Or
And she very rich.
What? Just ran into this pot of gold here. What are the odds?
haha, score.
And she conceived a child.
Whoa. How did that happen?
You see, kids, when a prince and a princess love each other very much.
Magic of the devil, and that's where babies come from.
I've always wanted a child. Let's go back to my kingdom.
Yeah, it's terrible here.
Yeah.
Ah, the baby's coming!
Oh, dang it. I mean, push or breathe.
You're not helping.
I'm not trying to. I'm gonna be over here.
The miracle of childbirth.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Years passed, and she grew into a beautiful young teenager, Rapunzel.
I'd like to revisit the name Rapunzel. What about Amber?
Amber was the name of your ex-girlfriend.
Amber was nice to me. Are you going to wear your hair like that?
Are you going to shut up? Honey, we're going to have dinner, so wash your hands. You cannot tell me what to do.
Don't talk to your mother that way. She sold her soul to the devil just to have you.
I don't care. I didn't ask to be born. I'm going out. You're not walking out of this house, young lady. I do what I want. You don't know me.
Oh my gosh. I've had enough of this parenting stuff. I am going golfing.
Real one you chose there, Mom. You don't have a lot of time to be choosy when you fall in love at first sight.
And just then, I have returned.
Your time's up.
You know, I was in the neighborhood and I was thinking and I forgot something like 18 years ago. I was like, oh yeah, that one thing from that one girl. And here I was, right out in your house.
What do you want?
Your child!
Mom! What?
How many deals did you make?
Just 3, and I may have promised your baby marriage to a talking rabbit. What? I was young. I needed the money, and the baby, and the prince. But mostly just the money and the baby. This is why I'm a therapy. Oh, honey, you're not a therapist because of my deals. You're a therapist because we're terrible parents.
You heard what I said, witch.
I'm an enchantress!
Girl, if you can guess my name, I will release you from a bargain.
It's Rumpelstiltskin.
Rumpelstiltskin.
And the little man stomped his feet so hard, they broke through the floor. When he tried to pull him out, he broke in half.
What? But, so, I get my foot caught in the floor and break it trying to get it out.
Yeah.
That's gotta be the stupidest way to die ever.
Do it.
Fine. R.
I am not cleaning that up.
Well, now that that little horrid man is gone, I will take the puzzle.
Excuse me, I'm the devil. I have more claim over her than some stupid little witch.
Enchantress.
Whatever witch.
That's it. Let's go.
Oh, you want some, huh?
Mom, let's get out of here. Quiet, honey, I'm watching. Go
Nervous.
That's a witch's stuff.
Fine, I curse you.
You know what? This is stupid. Tell you what, if you just sign this one small contract, you can take Rapunzel.
Seems legit.
Whoa, and I disappeared into a cloud of grit stuff.
Come on, Rapunzel.
Where are we going?
I have this nice towel for you.
Run along, dear.
But Mom, I don't want to go with evil enchantress.
Yeah, maybe I didn't want to raise a spoiled brat, but sometimes you don't get what you want, unless you make a deal with the devil and some other weird people.
No.
And so the enchantress took Rapunzel and locked her into a high tower without doors or stairs. As for the girl and her prince,
Hey, I'm back from my golf trip. What I miss?
The forces of darkness battled it out for our daughter's soul.
Huh. Cool. Wanna go to Hawaii?
Rock on.
and they lived happily ever after.
But our story is not even remotely finished.
No, it is finished. It's not yet begun.
That's right.
So let's go back to that girl, Rapunzel's mother.
You might be familiar with her mother.
Gretel, what are you doing now?
Nothing.
You seem moody lately. Is it something we're bothering you?
Yeah, it's Our mother. You see, my mother died before we were born.
Yeah, I remember.
Our next story, Hansel and Gretel, or the original horror movie.
I'm haunted, Hansel. I'm haunted by her memory.
Yeah, I too am haunted. Perhaps we have to go into the woods where it's dark and scary.
Can we get some cool lighting effects, please?
We don't have the budget for that.
Okay, you people over here, you awake? Good. So here's what we're gonna do. When he lifts his sign, I want you to make a scary horror movie sound like this. Can we try that? Now, you people over here, you look a little smarter than those people there. I'm sorry, it's true. I mean, look at this little girl in the front here. She's a freaking genius. So when I lift my sign, I want you to say, "Don't go in there." Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Don't go in there!
Everybody got it? One last test.
Don't go in there!
And back with our story.
Hansel, I'm worried.
Why?
I overheard our wicked stepmother saying she was going to take us into the woods and leave us to be eaten by wolves.
Yeah, she does that.
I say we go into the dark and scary woods ourselves.
Don't go in there!
All right, let's go. They're over here. Come on.
Here we are in the dark and scary woods, alone. I feel so strange. Something's not right.
No, you're just a chicken.
I feel so strange, Hansel. What's that?
Looks like a house.
It's made out of candy?
Huh, this isn't suspicious at all.
Do you know?
Don't go in there!
Do you want to try the door?
Do you think we should? If only there was some sort of clue about what to do.
Don't go in there!
Let's go in there.
It's dark in here. Is that your hand?
Is that your hand?
She's behind you. Look behind you. Turn around. Turn around. There's a witch behind you. She's right there. She's right there.
Are you in my house?
I told you, but you didn't listen to me. Why didn't you listen? I told you don't go in there, but you went in. Why?
Ma'am,
What?
can we continue with the play, please?
You said it was a horror movie, so...
Let's take it down a notch, right?
My bad, my bad.
Hansel, were you eating the house?
Maybe it's made out of candy. I was hungry. Come on. You should try the clover. It's really tasty.
I'm so disappointed in these young people. You think you can build a house out of candy and no one's going to disturb it. But no, I'm going to have to teach you a lesson.
Oh, dang it, I knew it. Get out of the house.
What kind of lesson?
She's gonna eat you. Why are you talking to her? Run.
But first, why don't you want more candy?
No, she's just fattening you up. That's all she's doing.
So Hansel and Gretel ate and ate,
Dumb.
and they got fatter and fatter, and the witch was very nice to them.
Why does my cologne smell like gravy?
Look, she gave me this apple to put in my mouth. Isn't she nice?
Oh, come on.
Well, my children, I'm just an old woman in the woods.
No, she ain't. I've got the program right here.
And I could use some help.
What is it?
Cleaning out my oven.
Oh, heck no. No, don't do it.
Oh, I can help with that.
I don't even know why we have to tell you.
Come on, Hansel.
It's Hansel.
All right, Hansel.
Oh, I can't watch.
Oh, hey, I got the quarter. Can you pick it up? A quarter. Hey, Dad! Wait!
Yeah, woo!
You did it.
Wait a minute, she ain't dead. This is what you get you. Don't let your guard down.
Yes, it's all happy now.
No, it isn't. She's coming back. I've seen this movie.
How about we eat the rest of the house?
Good idea.
No, I see her. She's behind you again, you idiots.
Nothing. Oh, wait. I'm burning.
Ding dong, the witch is dead.
I get so confused.
So they made it, but the horror wasn't over. His early childhood trauma can affect a lot of fairy tale heroes. And Hansel, well, let's just say he developed a problem. So after Hansel's untimely death, she married a wandering woodcutter, and they had a daughter who would make a deal with several supernatural entities who eventually imprisoned her daughter in a tower.
But
There's always a but.
one question remains.
Where did the witch come from?
Oh, I know this one. Once upon a time, there was a dwarf.
I prefer little person.
In fact, 2 dwarves.
I prefer dwarf.
And these dwarves worked all day in the mines.
I've been working on the railroad.
Mines!
Whistle while you work.
We can't use that song.
I do what I want.
No, it's like copyrighted. The mouse will sue us. So the dwarves worked in the mines and sang their little song, and one day came home to find...
What the heck is that thing?
She's huge. She's gonna eat me. Get her away from me. You see, in those days, most people were cannibals, which explains the witch from before. The first dwarf, though, who'll name Slappy, wasn't afraid.
Gar, I like ladies, but I couldn't help but notice you're in my bed.
Whoa, this is a children's story.
So I'm gonna chop you up and eat you.
Okay, time out. Put away the silverware. The fork, too.
What? I'm just eating my character once.
You don't get to eat Snow White. You're not the villain of the story.
No, look, I'm doing some character work. And Snowby has had a hard life. He's in his granddad's for being a dork, and he hates the world, he just hates it.
He does not.
And he wants revenge against several of his monsters. So when this giant sheep comes under his bed, dinner time.
No, you're gonna do the story as written. Snow White cleans the house for the 7 dwarves, gets poisoned by an apple, and the prince falls in love with her because she's unconscious and can't talk back.
You know, maybe this story's a little antiquated.
This is a classic. Booker out there didn't want to be a housemaid to 7 freaky bearded dudes and have no choice who she's gonna marry.
Sometimes the classics are, how do you say, bad?
They're beautiful.
Really? Let me show you one. Look here, number 191, Lean Lisa.
Never heard of it.
Question, why is it that I have to clean and cook for the dwarves? If I shouldn't they be cleaning and cooking for me?
Okay, both of you, stop it. We're doing a new one. Lean Lisa.
Never heard of it.
Once upon a time, Lean Lisa lay in bed with her husband, Long Lawrence.
Ooh, talking to you once?
Yes.
Sweet.
Dear husband, I was thinking,
I'm trying to sleep, boys.
I'm tired of being poor and hungry. Maybe we could take the cow out in the field and get her to have calves, and we'd raise the calves and sell them when we don't have to starve anymore.
That sounds like a lot of work.
You're lazy.
Quiet your mouth, tongue, woman.
And she died. The end.
That's how the story goes?
Right here.
That's awful.
Yep.
Could I go back to being Sleeping Beauty now?
I thought you were supposed to be Snow White.
Can anyone tell the difference? Seriously, they're the same story.
Anyways, my point is that these stories need a bit of spicing up here and there. A new angle, a new way of putting things together.
Fine, I don't care anymore. I'm sure this dwarf is gonna do a better job than me. Go ahead, take my place.
All right.
Wait,
You're gonna be a dwarf too, okay? I'm gonna be a narrator.
Am I still Snow White?
You're whatever you want to be, honey. So, once upon a time, there was a dwarf, and these dwarves worked in their mines beneath the surface of the earth, and swore revenge on the upworlders.
Curse you, upworlders!
And one day, they come home and find a beautiful girl sleeping in their bed.
Hey look, a giant hottie. She's huge, she's gonna eat me, run for it. Wait, look too, I'm tired of running. I'm tired of being a supporting character. You see, I happen to be quite brilliant, and I know for a fact that this giant hottie is bound under a curse to sleep for 100 years.
I thought that was a Sleeping Beauty story.
From my perspective, they're all the same. And the only way for this giant hottie to wake up is to receive a kiss from her true love, me.
So you're gonna kiss her without getting active consent?
What are you doing?
I'm just preparing my police report.
Ugh, fine. Hey giant hottie, is it cool if I kiss you to wake you up from your coma? Sure, I like that.
That was you!
How am I supposed to?
What if you give her an air hug from a 6-foot distance?
Ugh, fine.
It was love at first sight.
Oh, you're not what I expected.
I'm better, baby. I'm the mighty Dwarf Slappy, and I rescued you from an evil curse.
I wasn't under a curse, I was just tired.
That was forcing you to sleep for 100 years. I'm your true love.
This is where you're breaking the song. I don't know the words. It's okay, let them have it.
This is I cook dinner and clean the house and move the sink to my husband.
It's a perfect marriage.
This is disgusting. I'm a modern woman.
You're not gonna have another after then.
I'm gonna tell the story my way.
Are y'all gonna need me anytime soon?
Yes, we are starting over right now. You're gonna be Snow White.
About dang time, yes. I've just been waiting for my moment, but I will rock this. It's coming true just like I dreamed. Time for this diamond to shine. It's showtime.
She was the most beautiful girl in the entire kingdom,
You know it.
but her stepmother was jealous.
Snow White?
Stepmother.
Is that a zit I see on your face?
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
I do believe you're skipping your exercise routine.
Not your life, sister. These curves are tight and streamlined like a race me out by a hip-hop mogul.
I think you need to tweeze your eyebrows. They're looking a bit puffy.
No, they are fierce like a chained tiger with ghost pepper stuffed up his...
Moving on, and the wicked stepmother went to her room and gazed into a magic mirror.
Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the fairest of them all?
Well, it's certainly not you.
Curse you.
Hey, you should try this.
Meanwhile, Snow White was only becoming more fierce. Work it, and just then, it was her stepmother.
Stepmother.
Snow White.
Snow White.
Stepmother.
It's over for you, Snow White, for I've had a lot of money and been to Hollywood, and have had a lot of plastic surgery. For now, I'm more beautiful than even you.
Unlikely. Begin.
Yes, Queen Slay!
No, Snow White is still the fiercest.
Dang it. Well, how about an apple as a peace offering?
How about I take you out my martial arts skills?
Oh, it's on.
Sorry, I was just in the neighborhood and I was looking for a girl in a coma and... Whoa! Chick fight!
And it was a glorious battle.
Expelliarmus!
Expelliarmus herself.
Go Snow White!
A gigantic struggle of good and evil. Purity versus corruption. Until finally...
I shall transform myself into a black dragon! Ah!
No, that was in the Sleeping Beauty movie.
Thought we were doing Sleeping Beauty.
No, it's just Snow White.
Eat this witch!
Ah, I'm melting. Actually, I'm bleeding. Ah!
That was so bad.
Like somebody else I know, friends.
You're very forward.
I'm a modern woman. Come on, let's get married. What'd you just say?
Nothing. Look, I'm living with a bunch of other girls.
I've heard enough. You're lucky enough to become my servants. Come with me.
And they all lived happily ever after and avoided traditional gender roles. And some of those dwarfs cooked for them, cleaned the house, and did all that other things that you were supposed to do in the story. The end. That was enlightened. Thank you.
But the witch was not dead.
It's just a flesh wound.
Stop it. We're doing this without any Monty Python references.
Tis but a scratch.
I said stop it.
So anyway, the witch felt bad and decided to build a house made out of candy and eat children instead.
There aren't that many career options for me.
But the true secret origin here is of dwarf number 2.
Which brings us to the darkest, most disturbing fairy tale ever told. Faithful Johannes.
Never heard of it.
There's a reason for that. Welcome to Faithful Johannes, the original psychological thriller. There once was a noble servant, Faithful Johannes, who served her king faithfully, as you might glean from her name.
Hey everybody, check my servant, Faithful Johannes.
You're too kind, Your Majesty.
She's the best. She'll do anything. Eat a bun for me.
Of course, sire.
She's the best. All the other servants are garbage. Slap yourselves in the face for me. Excellent. Johannes is the best, and all your other servants are garbage. I'm going to bed.
Johannes loved her life.
This is great. Nothing like eating bugs or slapping myself in the face for my king.
But one night, she was visited by a talking raven.
Yo, Johannes.
Who's that?
Hey, come here. I got something to tell you.
Are you a talking raven?
Yeah, shut up. Anyway, I got some news for you.
What is it?
There's about to be 3 attempts on the king's life. You want to stop it? You listen to me.
Oh?
But you tell anybody you heard it from me. You breathe a word of this to anybody, I'll turn you to stone.
You can do that? I can
do anything I want. I'm a talking writer. Got it?
Okay.
First up, you didn't hear it from me, but there's a magic horse.
A magic horse?
Shh. The king's gonna think that it's pretty sweet. But if he gets on that horse is gonna fly into the air, and the king is gonna fall from about 2,000 feet slap. So here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna take this gun, you're gonna shoot that horse in the face. Flap.
But I'm a fairy tale. I didn't even know we had guns.
You do now, you hear me? You shoot that horse in the face or the king's dead meat. I'll be watching.
The next day.
Oh my, there go Johannes. Let's go for a lovely stroll.
Of course, sire.
Something the matter?
Not at all. I'm fine.
Hey, look at that.
Oh, hi there. I'm a magical unicorn. All my friends are magical.
Whoa, what the heck?
I didn't look like the way that horse looked, sire.
That was an adorable horse. Why would you ever do that?
Stress at home. Sorry.
Man, you got problems.
Later that night.
No, Johannes. Stay away from me! I can't do this!
Hey, you did good, kid.
Everyone thinks I'm crazy.
Okay, attempt number 2 is coming tomorrow at the king's wedding.
I don't want to hear it!
It's gotta be you, Johannes. The king's wedding shirt is cursed. If he puts it on, he'll be burned to death.
I don't believe you! That horse was innocent, and I killed her! I killed her!
All you gotta do is take that shirt from the king and tear it up in front of his face. That's all you gotta do. But remember, you don't tell nobody nothing, or I'll turn you to stone.
How do I know you're telling the truth?
You don't.
Welcome, friends. Mostly recovered from the plague. And I'm here to tell you, I love this big guy. Come here, you big dude. This is the happiest day of my life. And as a little present, because I love you, honey bear.
I love you more, honey bear.
Even our nicknames are cute. This is the happiest day of my life. And as a little present, I made it. I sewed this myself. It's the only thing I've done myself. And I made it for you.
Oh, it's... Johannes, why did you do that?
The color was an affront against fashion, sire.
Do you know what I deal with now? You got problems, dude.
Later that night.
I don't want to hear from the talking birds. I don't want to hear from any absolute nonsense. Let it all get out, please.
Okay. You did good, kid.
Everyone thinks I'm crazy.
Tomorrow the queen's gonna die.
Stop it!
She's gonna be poisoned, and the only way for you to stop it is for you to suck 3 drops of blood out of the queen's mouth.
What?
You know, mouth to mouth.
Still! Ew!
Fine, don't do it. Doesn't make a difference to me. But remember, you don't tell nobody nothing.
I'm not doing it. You can't make me!
Okay, I had a rough night, remember shit. But I'm gonna be okay with 15 or 20 years of therapy. Today isn't about the terrible trauma of yesterday. Today is about putting on a happy face. And
Oh, honey bear! Oh no! There's a doctor in the house! Can anybody save the queen? Can anybody? Somebody save her! Whoa! What the heck?
thanks, I feel better.
Dude! Johannes! Explain yourself! That is it! Your sentence for death for being a jerk!
Wait.
Where's my guillotine?
I have always said you talking raven told me to,
And just like that, Johannes turned into a statue. Because when a talking bird tells you to do something, you better listen.
Okay, that was mildly traumatic, but not super traumatic.
10 years passed, and every day the king would stare at the statue of faithful Johannes and sigh.
Are you coming up to bed?
Just give me a few more minutes. She was such a good servant.
All right, I'm going to sleep.
If only there was some way to bring me back. No one slaps themselves in the face or eats bugs for me anymore.
And just then, a ghostly voice emanated from the statue.
Woo! There is one way you can save me.
What is it? I'll do anything.
Take what you love most in the world.
That will be my 2 boys. I love my 2 boys so much. Daddy loved you.
Chop off their heads and smear their blood on me.
Done.
Oh, thanks! I feel so much better!
You're alive. High five.
And they lived happily ever after.
What did I just watch?
That's a fairy tale, right there.
The king kills his children just to bring back his servants?
A good servant is really hard to find. You can always just make more kids. Okay, fine. Johannes brings the kids back to life because he's got superpowers. And then one of the kids grows up, runs away, becomes a dwarf, and lives in the mines. Is that better?
That's really messed up.
Yep. Oh, well, I think we're running out of time.
But we didn't get to Frog Prince, or Little Red Riding Hood, or Devil's Grandmother.
I mean, we did all the important ones, though. What?
Aren't you forgetting something?
Oh.
Yeah.
Alright, one last story. Once upon a time,
Thank you.
There was a little orphan girl.
Oh, I'm orphaned. Oh, I'm sad.
Could we pause here for a second?
Oh, I'm sad.
Just hold on.
what is it?
There's like some really bad beef in the catering.
Oh, the catering is bad.
Yeah, so like everybody's throwing up back there.
Excuse me.
So we don't have enough actors to really do this one.
What?
Oh. Well, I guess we can skip it then.
No, we are not skipping it.
Well, how many actors do we have left?
Me.
Now you listen here, little reject from Nickelodeon. This is my chance to be a star. Got it? The important people watching probably end up getting an HBO series out of this. Got it?
Well, I don't.
Got it? Or I will tear out your tiny heart.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Oh, I'm sad, man. So sad.
Okay, anyways. So her mother died and her father remarried.
Mother, where are you, Mother? Are you dead?
And the woman he married was beautiful of face, but black of heart.
I just spread these scissors upon myself to keep me warm. Ah, you're fine. Ow!
And so they called her Cinderella. Now Cinderella's stepmother had 2 daughters, both equally beautiful.
I'm sorry. You're wrong. I'm the pretty one. They're quite hideous.
It says here they're both beautiful too.
I think I know my story. Thank you. Oh, they're so mean to me. I shall now cry like I do every time.
And just then, Cinderella's wicked stepsisters entered.
Look what the cat dragged in. Does it smell in here, or is it just her?
Oh, that was a good one, Giselle.
Thought you'd like it.
Oh, Cinderella, you need to get us ready for the ball.
What ball?
The ball being thrown by Prince Charming?
Duh.
May I attend the ball?
No.
You're going to make us pretty.
Make me prettier than her. I need Charming. I need Charming now.
I guess I'm gonna need a lot of makeup.
And so Cinderella got her stepsisters ready for the ball.
I'm so hot. I'm gorgeous. Rawr.
Life is so unfair. Why am I just a servant? Why?
And just then, Cinderella's wicked stepmother entered.
Why, Cinderella, what seems to be the trouble?
I can't go to the ball.
Come here and sit on your stepmother's lap.
That's weird.
Get over it. Now, would you like to go to the ball with us?
And just then, Cinderella's wicked stepsister, Giselle, entered.
Mother, aren't you coming? In a moment, dear. Run along.
Thank you, I will.
And just then, from the other side of the room, Cinderella's other wicked stepsister arrived.
I really must be going. You do that, witch. What did you just call me?
You heard what I said, witch.
Oh, no, you didn't. Girls, please. You're both pretty. You're both going to the ball. You need to leave right now without saying anything else.
And so, they left.
Thank you. Now, Cinderella, if you'd like to go to the ball with us, I'll empty an entire dish of lentils into the fireplace. And if you can pick them all out, you may attend.
And so Cinderella's stepmother dumped a dish of lentils into the fireplace, just like she said she was going to.
Oh, the humanity. Oh, God, why must I always be punished?
I mean, it's just a couple of lentils. That doesn't seem all that hard to pick
I
up.
will never go, never. I'm cursed. What's that? What could it be? My fairy?
It was a swarm of birds.
Question? Do I have to play each individual bird, or can I just collectively be the birds?
I guess you can be a collective group of birds.
You have no idea how much that means to me. Tweet, tweet, tweet!
Oh, look, birds, they're so beautiful. Come, my little feathered friends, and peck these lentils out of the fireplace.
Pet, pet, pet.
Oh, I am truly blessed. Thank you, birds. Fly, fly to freedom.
Tweet, tweet!
We are off to the ball.
Look, stepmother, I've removed all the lentils.
Really? Like that chicken pants.
So I'll be accompanying you to the ball.
Frankly, I don't think you're good enough for balls. And you've nothing to wear. Too bad. I'd best be going. Ha ha. Loser.
How can life be so cruel? Why? What's that? What could it be? My fairy
It was another swarm of birds carrying a dress.
Oh, what a beautiful dress. Thank you, swarm of birds. So, who's going to do my hair? What a surprise, a fairy godmother. Isn't this where she sort of comes in and does her whole magic thing?
No.
What?
We're going by the original. There's no fairy godmother. There's a lot of birds.
Well, I can't do this without a fairy godmother. Who's going to turn the pumpkin into a coach?
You walk there?
What? This is ridiculous. I'm Cinderella, so I'm fairy godmother, and the coachman of pumpkin, and mice are coachman. Oh, so there's no mice either, is there? Next thing you know, there won't even be a glass slipper. There's no glass slipper? Well, I don't even know what you're doing anymore. Maybe I just get beheaded at the end. I just get beheaded at the end?
I don't know. I haven't read to the end yet.
I quit. Yeah, this is Cindy. I don't know what they're doing anymore. They're going by the original fairy tale, and there's no fairy godmother, and no mice coachman, and I can't do this. I don't know why there's no mice coachman.
Huh. Well, I guess someone isn't living very happily ever after, is she? Well, let's continue with our story.
No. We can't continue. I mean, there's no Cinderella.
Sure there is. Put on the dress, Gabe. So Cinderella had her dress, and she felt very pretty.
I feel very pretty. Thank you, birds. Tweet, tweet, tweet. Now I shall walk to the ball.
And just then, Cinderella's wicked stepsister and wicked stepmother arrived.
Cinderella, what are you doing here?
We hate you. I have a dress and I came to the ball because the birds brought it to me.
And it was a wonderful ball, a huge ball, and everyone was dancing. Unfortunately, the stepmother only knew how to do the cha-cha. One stepsister only knew how to do the waltz, and the other stepsister only knew how to do the YMCA.
You should go dance with the prince.
He's so dreamy.
Yes.
Dun dun dun! His Royal Highness, give me a second here. Prince. Alright, we're all having a nice time. Blimey, who's that man? She's gorgeous. My name's not important. Righto, come here and give us a taste, love. Oh, Prince, you're embarrassing me. Blimey, your skin's as supple as a baby's bottom. I moisturize. I'd like to pour hot sauce on you and roast you in open fire until you're brown and tender. I'd like that.
Okay, this is getting a bit weird. I do have to say though, I'm pretty impressed. Maybe he should get an HBO special.
HBO special?
I have to leave, Prince. What's your name, love? Oh, it would spoil everything if you knew my name.
Just tell him your name. She.
No, I could have loved you, especially because you're attractive.
Isn't she supposed to drop a slipper or something?
Cinderella drops a slipper on her third trip to the ball. He keeps throwing more balls, she keeps freaking out and running away. Until one night, the prince smears pitch on the steps of the palace. And as she's running away, her shoe sticks to the steps. Her golden shoe, by the way.
Golden shoe?
And the prince comes looking for the girl who fits the golden shoe.
Huh, that does sound more comfortable than glass.
Could we skip to that part, please? I'm dying here.
Maybe you should put a little effort into this.
Won't you play your own part?
You're doing fine, sweetie. I'll just watch.
Okay, fine. A little of this, and a little of that. And the prince comes looking for the girl who fits the golden shoe.
I was just in the neighborhood and I was wondering if any of you ladies lost a shoe.
Oh, I did. You don't mind if I tried on in the bathroom? I'm a bit shy.
Take all the time you like, love.
Thank you.
And of course, the shoe didn't fit her, so she chopped off her big toe.
Ah!
Say, everything all right in there?
It's fine. See, it fits.
Oh, all right, then let's get married. Come jump in the carriage.
It's nice.
What's all this and there's blood everywhere?
I popped a zit on my foot.
You cut off your toe, you did. On my carriage, you.
And so the stepsister walked home, and the prince returned to find Cinderella's other wicked stepsister.
You don't mind if I try this on in the bathroom so no one can see what I'm doing?
Take all the time you like. I'm not very bright.
Oh, thank you, Prince.
And of course, the shoe didn't fit her either. So she did the only sensible thing and chopped off her heel.
Oh, sweet beautiful bunnies! Ah!
Is everything okay in there?
It's fine. I love you.
Bangers and mash, let's get married. Come jump in the carriage.
But as they were riding,
What's that? Is that blood on your foot?
I cut myself shaving. I have hairy feet. Like a hobbit.
You cut off your heel, you did.
I did it for you.
and so the prince returned to the house for a third time, looking for the girl who fit the golden shoe.
I've realized that several of the ladies in this here house have chopped off body parts to fit in this shoe. But I was just wondering if anyone else wanted to try. See, I'm not very smart, but I make up for it by being quite persistent. It makes me ideal to run the government.
I'll try the shoe.
Oh, thank goodness.
It fits.
It's you.
It is I.
And they live happily ever after. As for the two wicked stepsisters, a swarm of birds pecked out their eyes, just for fun. Peck, peck, peck. I don't think so.
But,
Our story, that's just the beginning.
exactly.
I thought you had the beat.
Oh, we're all fine. We just want to see if you can do it.
That's not very nice.
What can you do? Well, we're out of time.
Which means it's time for the lightning round recap. Of course! Otherwise no one would be able to follow the narrative. So what we're going to do here today to finish off is we're going to reform everything we've already done in about 2 minutes. Ready?
I was born ready.
Alright then. And go!
Cinderella got pregnant after she was married.
Joyous day.
And her daughter would grow up to marry a guy who's a great servant.
I'm old now. Talking bird told me to I'm a statue.
Oh no!
Kill your children, I'll come back.
Done.
I've been resurrected several times, but I'm gonna start my own village with my 6 dwarf friends.
That's a great idea.
A giant hobby!
Dwarf, little person.
You should cook and clean for us until they send at night.
You're not going to oppress me.
I'm hotter than you!
I don't trust myself by looks, but I'm still hotter than you.
Wanna fight about it?
Yes.
I'm gonna come forward stronger than you!
What's going on here?
I'm an emancipated princess. I'm going to take what I want. You.
I'm not dead!
I said no Monty Python references.
I don't care!
Hey, let's eat this waitress house.
Good idea! Have an eat you instead!
How about I shove you in the oven and you die?
Hey, look! I'm having a daughter! I'm dying childbirth, darn it!
Somehow I'm poor. The devil, the enchantress, and the weird guy.
Rumpelstiltskin.
Darn it.
Deal.
Hey baby, let's get married.
Sweet. I hate you all because I'm a teenager. Tough. Larry just told you to the devil, the enchantress, and the weird guy.
Hello, Rapunzel. I have a nice tower for you. You can have her if you sign this contract.
Fine. Bye.
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 And
They
they
all lived
lived,
happily ever after.
except for all the people that are eaten, burned, or stabbed.
I hope that contract I signed with the devil doesn't have any repercussions.
You'll find out.
The end.
Do I have to read it out loud?
No.
Okay. Aw, thank you guys.
I need it.
It's beautiful. I love it. It makes it even more special. I'm gonna do that. Ooh, feel free to stick around, take pictures. I'm not tearing it down tonight, so do you guys do you. Thank you all for coming. It was great. You guys did an awesome job. Really good job. Thank you.